Drown yourself in the neon. You came to this place to hide away in the dark. You tell yourself you need to move on, but one night in the shadows can't ease your broken heart. They turn the volume up, you shut your mind. Wanna escape your thoughts for a little while, but when you close your eyes, I'm by your side, I'm by your side, right? You'll find me there dancing in the crowd.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm sharing a summer meal prep. It is so hot right now, and we have been avoiding the stove at all costs if possible. So today I'm gonna prep some meals that I can have in the freezer to go in the crock pot over the next week, and I've got some other stuff in this video I'm gonna be prepping as well, things that we can pop into the microwave or the air fryer. But right now I'm just showing you my Walmart order for the week. We got the usual restock of snacks and breakfast items, and I also picked up lots of fresh fruit to have on hand because my kids eat 24/7, so I wanted to have some healthier options on hand for them.
Drown yourself in the smoke, babe. You came to this place to hide away for a while, but we both know that when
I also picked up this charcuterie board. It was kind of an accident, kind of on purpose. I had put it in my cart to save so I could look at it later, and then I got busy, and then when I placed the order I forgot that it was in my cart, and yeah, I ended up with a charcuterie board. Honestly, I know for sure we will use it throughout the summer because, like I said, it is so hot and we're just looking for either cold meals or meals that we can make. We don't have to use the stove. So, and also a lot of the items in this grocery haul is for my crock pot meals that I want to put together today. So that is my Walmart order. I'm gonna get all of this put away so we can start on our meal prep. I also wanted to thank My Patriot Supply for working with me on today's video. Temperatures aren't the only thing rising. Gasoline prices, food prices, tensions throughout society, global conflicts, supply chain breakdowns, you name it. Experts say the looming global food crisis will be worse than any year since World War II. So in times like this, what should you do? Go to preparewithkelly.com and get your long-term emergency food storage from My Patriot Supply while you still can. My Patriot Supply is America's largest preparedness company with millions of satisfied customers. Their food lasts for up to 25 years in storage, so when you need it, it's going to be there. So act quickly and save $150 on a 3-month emergency food kit. This kit provides breakfast, lunches, dinners, drinks, and snacks, totaling over 2,000 calories a day. So you're not going to go hungry when you have this emergency food. Go to preparewithkelly.com and save $150 on your 3-month food kit. That's preparewithkelly.com. Get your family's emergency food while there's still time. Go to preparewithkelly.com. So starting with the breakfast bowls, I thought I would go ahead and get the sausage to browning while I got my produce soaking. Multitasking is key anytime I am meal prepping. It just makes the process go a little bit faster. So I'm not gonna lie, this sausage alarmed me a little bit. I don't usually do the Gwaltney brand because of quality. I had actually ordered Great Value sausage, but they substituted with this, and the first thing I noticed was how gray it was. From what I'm used to, uncooked sausage is usually pink, so if you buy Gwaltney sausage, please let me know. if this is normal. It smelled fine, so I rolled with it. I also already ate one of my breakfast bowls that I made in today's video, and it tasted fine. I didn't get sick or anything, so y'all let me know in the comments down below. Really quick, I'm gonna get the sink ready to soak my produce. Once I have it cleaned, I'm just gonna fill one side of the sink with water and then pour in a couple splashes of white vinegar, and then I'm just gonna put all of the produce in there together and let it soak for maybe 15 or 20 minutes.
I never saw the signs, it didn't treat me right, but I just couldn't let him go. You waited patiently, you waited for me, you showed me what it was to love. You have been here since day one, seen my ups and downs, never left my side once, yeah, you stuck around. Who knew it was you? You have been here all along, you have always been the one, yeah, who knew it was you? You have always been the one, that's the truth. You have been here all along.
So once the sausage started to brown through, it looked more normal. So maybe that's just how Gwaltney sausage looks when it comes out of the package. I don't know, that color just threw me off. So y'all let me know in the comments down below.
You have been here since day one.
So while I have the sausage browning and the rest of my produce soaking, I'm gonna go ahead and get this pineapple cut and prepped and into the fridge.
You have been here all along. Who knew it was you? You have been here all along. You have always been the one. Who knew it was you? You have always been the one. That's the truth. Outside my window, is everything pale and cold? Can't seem to pick up my phone. It's been ringing all day long. Behind these clouds, I know the sun will be, but today's raining, so be patient with me. I'll be right. Somehow I must be somewhere the sky is blue. I'm too tired to sleep, too tired to do anything else than doing nothing. I'm too tired to rest, too tired, I'm blue. Can't do nothing else than doing nothing. Inside my room, the heat's like a warm embrace.
Back over here to the sausage, I'm gonna go ahead and pour it out onto a paper plate lined with paper towels so that it can be draining and getting all that excess grease off. And then what I'm gonna do is take some russet potatoes. I usually like to get the potatoes O'Brien for this, but for whatever reason I forgot to get them. I can't remember. It seems like I was looking at them and I just forgot to actually put them in my cart. I got busy, you know how mom life is. But today I'm just going to use russet potatoes, and I'm just pouring them right there into the skillet. I'm gonna drizzle some olive oil, sprinkle some salt and pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder. By the way, I got the idea for these breakfast bowls from my friend's channel, Serving Up Simplicity. She made these a couple of years ago and they are so delicious. So that's where the idea for these breakfast bowls came from. But I'm just gonna saute those potatoes around a little bit, let them get brown, and I'm gonna come over here and grate some cheese real quick. I usually like to use my KitchenAid for this if I'm doing a lot of cheese at one time and I need to get it done fast. But today I just decided to use the grater. I didn't need a lot, I just needed enough to put on the tops of my breakfast bowls. So to make my potatoes cook a little bit faster and soften up, I'm just going to add some water to the pan and then cover them with a lid. So now I can start working on getting my produce chopped and prepped. For my strawberries, I go ahead and cut those up so they're ready to eat, but for the grapes, I just pick those off the vine. I don't cut them or anything. I don't like to cut grapes ahead of time because I feel like they just get mushy and they don't last as long. So I just cut those up as needed to give them to my toddler. But everything else is just the veggies that I need for my crockpot recipes. I wanted to make sure that I had everything cut and prepped so that when I go to put these together, I just have to pour everything into the bag.
Let's go. Spinning like a broken record. For a player, you don't know that many major chords. We hang out and then you get bored, and you leave me here like I'm your landlord. You come back and say I'm sorry, boo, and I know you never mean it.
And now we are back over at the potatoes. They are fork tender, so I'm going to put those into a bowl along with my sausage, give that a stir, and then we're going to do some eggs on the stove real quick. I'm going to cook up the whole dozen, and this made about 6 breakfast bowls.
Good. No, I'm not angry. I got better things to do. Tell your tired. I don't need you here to feel good. No, I'm not angry. I got better things to do. Tell your friends I will be just fine. Don't need no therapist. There's nothing like wine.
So I always get questions about these bowls that I'm using. I'm going to try to find them on Amazon and link them down below. I think we got these at a local grocery store, but I think you can find them on Amazon. They're freezer and dishwasher safe, but they are perfect for these breakfast bowls. They go from the freezer to the microwave and they have been perfectly fine. So if I can find a link for these, I will have them down below.
You say you're tired, you don't wanna fight, but I've been wondering if everything's alright. You say you love me, and that's all fine, but it's like I'm missing the passion in your eyes. Am I right? I ain't gonna let it get to me. I will keep it straight, won't make a scene, keep it clean. So just tell me where this goes. Now can you tell me if we're just killing time? Just tell me what you're thinking of. Don't feel right, it's like I want us to go on, but not if we are done. Maybe all we're killing time. Maybe you're trying to be nice. Maybe you got something to hide, but so much better if I knew. We're killing time. We're killing time.
Guys, we are moving on to the Crockpot recipes. I did a total of 6 meals. 2 of them are the same, but I just took all of the ingredients that I needed for each meal, went ahead and sat them out together in their own little separate places on the table so I could move as quickly as possible. I think 3 of them are chicken, so I've just got 2 of the recipes there in the back, but I've also got some gallon bags here along with a Sharpie, my bowl here to make dumping everything into the bag easy. But what you're gonna do is label your bag with the directions, but I'm gonna put the link where I got these recipes from in my description box. They had more recipes on there. I just went through and cherry picked the ones that I thought we would like. So I'm gonna put the blog post down below. You can go on there and kind of browse and see the recipes that you think your family might like. So this first one is a chicken recipe. Some of these I cut in half, so just make it according to your family size and how much you need. So I'm putting in 2 boneless, skinless chicken breasts, and this recipe is technically maple Dijon chicken, but I didn't have maple and I didn't want to buy it just for this recipe because we don't use it that often. We had honey on hand, so that's what I used. And also to make this process a little bit easier, I didn't really measure. There were some ingredients I felt like I needed to measure, and I did, but for the most part I'm just dumping things in and eyeballing as I go. So for this one, it's just chicken, honey, Dijon mustard, and a little bit of soy sauce, of course some salt and pepper, and then you can go ahead and close your bag up and give it a mix, and then it'll be ready to go into the freezer. I feel like some of these we've had before. The broccoli and chicken one that you'll see in a minute, we definitely have had before. It's good, but the broccoli smells terrible while it's cooking, so keep that in mind. This next one is also a chicken recipe. It's called Hawaiian chicken. You just put in barbecue sauce and crushed pineapple. And I think this would be really good maybe on a wrap, or you could make some rice with a fresh veggie on the side. So that's pretty much it for that one. I'm just gonna squeeze all the air out, give it a mix, and then we are ready to move on to our next meal.
I might go too fast.
Our last chicken recipe is the cheesy chicken, potatoes, and broccoli. I wished I had done this in a bowl separately, like mixed everything and then put it into my bag, because once I had all of the ingredients in there, it was kind of hard to get everything jumbled and mixed, but it worked out fine. So I ended up having to chop my broccoli. I had cut it up earlier and I forgot to chop it, so I went back and done that. And then the day that you do this recipe, you'll just add a block of Velveeta cheese. Or not a whole block, but I think it's like 1/4 of it maybe. I can't remember what's on the recipe, but like I said, I'm gonna have the link to these down below, and if I can, I will individually pull these recipes from there and try to link them in my description box so that they'll be easier to access. Is ribs. I love me some ribs in the crock pot. When they get done, pop them under the broiler. They are so good. So for this, you could make it easier and just add some barbecue sauce, but I followed the recipe that they had for like a homemade barbecue sauce. It's just ketchup, vinegar, and brown sugar.
Are you feeling the same way I do?
This one I did have to double bag because when I was jumbling the bag around, the bones from the ribs were poking holes in my bag. So this last one is called teriyaki pork chops. I only needed half of the package of pork chops to make one of these, so I just decided to go ahead and make 2 of these. I feel like it'll be a good one. For this one, you'll just put your pork chops into the bag, some soy sauce, garlic, and chicken broth, and then we're also going to add in some brown sugar.
And up in the clouds, but I've always felt that something's missing. That was until I found you right there in the crowd. You came into my life and started a fire. You made me feel like I could touch the sky. Oh, there's nothing missing now that you're my desire. Now all I have to do is to make you mine. 'Cause I know, and you know what we could be.
the last thing I want to prep, I saw these on Pinterest and they look so good. I'm going to do some kebabs with sausage, pineapple. I've got red and green bell pepper and some red onion, and I'm not doing this any kind of like certain way. I'm just kind of layering everything on there. And these will be perfect to pop in the air fryer. I wish we had a grill. I would love to do these on the grill. I think they would be perfect, but we don't have one, so we'll just be popping them in the air fryer. I actually already tried one in there. It was so good. I did have to cut my skewers down because they were kind of long and would be too long to fit in the air fryer, so I just cut those in half.
'Cause I know, and you know what we could be, like a song, like a perfect melody. Baby, don't say you don't believe in me, 'cause you know, and I know, we're onto something good. You know, and I know, we got something good.
These are going to go into a freezer bag and we can just pop them out a couple at a time if we want to and reheat those. But that is going to complete this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a butterfly emoji in the comments down below, and also don't forget to check out my Patriot Supply. That link is going to be down below as well. I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.